I was pleased to be able to welcome Ambassador Oren here today. We had a great visit talking about the things that, not only the things that are common between the state of New Jersey and the state of Israel, but also our common upbringing. We both grew up in Livingston and West Orange, and spent a lot of time there in our youth, and so we shared a lot of those experiences, as well as talking about a lot of the other ties that are very obvious between the state of New Jersey and the state of Israel. Also told the ambassador that Mary Pat and I have decided that our first foreign travel as governor and first lady is going to be to Israel next year. So we'll be traveling to Israel next year. The ambassador suggested spring and April might be a good time, so we're going to try to work with the New Jersey Israel Commission and other interested parties in the state to schedule that trip for next spring. But we decided we want to go, we want to visit for ourselves, and I think it's an important visit for me personally, an important visit for the folks of New Jersey as well, to have the governor and the first lady go and visit. So Ambassador's been wonderfully welcoming in that regard, appreciate it, and we look forward to continuing to strengthen our ties between our states. There's a great long-term connection between New Jersey and Israel, and I intend to make that as strong as I can, along with the ambassador and other important folks in the Israeli government. So welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much, Governor Christie, for hosting me, hosting our Consul General Ido Roni from New York, and for sharing our childhood memories. Even though we were rival football teams.
Yes.
And unfortunately, because this team won all the time. Best kind of rivalries, right?
Yes, for us it is. Yes.
And emphasizing the great similarities and connections between the state of Israel and the state of New Jersey. The obvious similarity being that their states are virtually the same size, with virtually the same population. And you can imagine the state of New Jersey transported to the Middle East, where it would find tens of thousands of rockets on its borders, hostile nations, a nation not far away which is developing nuclear weapons with the express purpose of erasing this state from the map. So Israel faces some acute and unique challenges, and we overcome those challenges through our strong support in the United States in general, and in New Jersey in particular. New Jersey, as you mentioned, has had a long and very proud history of supporting the state of Israel. We have great centers of support in this state, and we discuss ways that we can further advance this in the field of trade, in security, in tourism, by having the governor and his family come and visit us. And we look forward to hosting you very much, you and your family in the state of Israel, Governor Christie.
Great. So we appreciate it, and we're going to continue to work together, work with the Commission. Appreciate the leadership that the Commission gives to bring these issues to the fore in the state, not just for me and other governmental officials, but for our population in general, and playing not only a leadership role, but an educational role as well, which is really important. So we look forward, Mary Pat and I look forward, and the children, to coming to Israel in the spring. Look forward to spending more time with the ambassador as time moves forward here, and meeting with other folks in the government where appropriate, to be able to foster further ties between our two countries, our state and your country. So that's it.